Hey, you guys, welcome. We are kicking off mentorship with week one. I am so excited to have you here. Truly, when I think about, the next group of leaders, the people who are coming in, getting started, the people that have been sharing for a little while and are ready to really run with this, I get so excited because just 9 years ago, I stepped into this and I had no idea what I was doing. And back 9 years ago, there were no resources. we had nothing. There was a few YouTube videos that I watched them over and over and over, but so much of my personal journey and several of the leaders that have been around for a while here on this team, we learned by kind of by trial and error. We learned by fire. And so one of the things that really came out of that was a desire to put together a simple step-by-step system for you. We want you to have the resource so that you can accelerate your business and so that you don't have to learn trial by, really just by the fire like we did. I feel like you get to glean from our struggle. So we are hopping in. I'm going to be joined in this mentorship by Sapphire, Allie Kintz, and Emerald Jody McComas. You're going to be seeing them training on several of these weeks. We also are having different leaders that are going to be doing some trainings here on the Tuesday night calls and live in the mentorship group. So make sure you watch for that. We've got one coming up this Friday by Jessica Kiefel. You're going to love her. So I'm super excited for that. So we have a lot of different people sharing. And what I love about that is that you're going to see there is no one personality. There is no one skill set. There is no one kind of like this fits the box for success. Anyone and everyone has the ability to be successful in this business. And so I'm really excited for you to get to hear from other people who are doing this alongside me. And you're going to get to see that we all do it with a little bit of a different flair. Now, the activities that we're going to talk about tonight are all the same basic activities. There really is just a foundational kind of set of skills, set of actions that we are all going to do. It's the same actions that I did when I was brand new. It's the same actions that I still do today. So no matter where you are at in your business, we're all taking the same actions together. So I think it's going to be a phenomenal really month of just working this out. We're going to be learning a lot together. We're going to be doing this together. I want to share just a little bit about who I am because you may not know. Let me see if I can turn there we go. So my story, if you didn't get to watch my live, where I shared a little bit about my story, let me just tell you briefly, because I think it's important for you to know that I am just an everyday, super busy mom. I have 9 kids, ages 6 to 18. We are literally just, going nonstop. We have kids in travel basketball. My husband has been gone he travels 4 days out of every week for about 6 months out of the year because he is a travel basketball coach and we have 3 kids playing on travel sports. So we are always, always, always on the go. And I say that because Plexus is hands down the best business I could ever imagine for my family. My husband and I both are Diamond Ambassadors. That simply means that we have hit the top of the company and that we do this as a full-time job. My husband was a lead pastor of a church for over 15 years. We were in ministry for a really long time, loved it with every ounce of our being, and didn't think we would ever stop that. However, as Plexus grew, we began to really see an opportunity to really impact lives on a much larger, just a much larger platform. And we also really felt like our kids needed us. They needed our family home together for a season. So we are grateful. Our journey has had its ups and its downs. And like I said, we've learned a lot by trial and error. And we are here to show you all the things, what not to do and what to do so that you do not have to do that. So we're going to kick this off with your why, your reason that you are here. This right here. A lot of people tend to skip it and think, I don't really know. Let me tell you, this right here, I believe is really the make it or break it to success in this business. Knowing the why behind your business, because that is the fuel for your business, because I will promise you, you will not feel like doing this business every day. And there are hard, as an entrepreneur, building something is hard sometimes, right? A lot of times it's so joyous. It's so awesome to hear like the stories, the victories, right? Of customers getting on the products and loving their results. But there are also times that are really hard as an entrepreneur when you watch a customer quit on their products, or you get comments from people that you were like, wait, what? The why, your vision, your reason behind the business is what is going to hold you steady in this. When your emotions can go up and down, you want to be steady and rock solid in knowing why you are doing this. When I first started, I knew that I just needed to get the cost of my products paid for. Hands down, I was like, I just need this out of my budget. Like I need the products, but I cannot pay for this. So that was my why initially, but very quickly within the first month, I began to dig a little deeper into my why and realize that this could be so much more. And I began to think, oh, if I could just pay for our groceries. Like that was my why, was being able to pay for our groceries because we were on food stamps at that time. Second, it moved to a space of I was homeschooling all my kids, and I just really felt called to put my kids into a Christian education that was several of them have high needs. And we found a school that was perfect for them. But I couldn't afford it. So that became my why. And that drove me every single day to learn how to do this business. So whether you're here and you're like, I just need a couple $100, I need to cover the cost of my products, fantastic. That is a beautiful why. Because you're getting your products, you're getting your health for free, right? Maybe you're here and you're like, oh, man, I need $500. I need $1,000. I need to start paying off debt. So I have a worksheet I'm going to share with you guys. Well, I'll put these all in the comments in a little bit. It is called Finding Your Why, Finding and Developing Your Why. It's a worksheet to sit down and go through with yourself to dig deep. Because for so many of us, we have a dollar amount. Like, I just need to make $100. But what is it behind that $100? It's the actual emotion that we're after. So we are all going to find our why. And I will tell you, it changes. I've had to do this like every year in my business. It changes and it grows, and every season's a little bit different. So you have to know why you are here. Okay, why you're here. So I have a worksheet. I will put it in the mentorship group so that you can work through that. That's going to be part of your activity challenge to do this coming week. And then I want you to share that why. I want you to share it in our group because we want to, like, that's one of the most special things is being able to hear each other's whys of why we're doing this, because then we can really lock arms when we know your heart behind it. We can lock arms in a really cool way and help you achieve that. Okay. So let's chat Gold School. Let's chat a little bit about what we are all working towards. So Gold School, I'm going to share a little bit about what gold is. If you don't know what that is, Gold School though is a super awesome one-day training that Plexus puts on for anyone who reaches the rank of gold or senior gold and their sponsor. It's a really special event. I've gotten to go now to, I think, 3 of them. And they are such a gift. It's an all-day training. They're in different parts of the country, and they do them every quarter. And so this is something I want you to kind of, when you hear the word Gold School, think, okay, this is something I'm working towards. When you achieve the rank of gold, you get invited. You and your sponsor get invited to this weekend event. It's super awesome. Now, I want to tell you a little fun thing that our team specifically is doing. We are planning a team retreat around the October 17th Gold School. It is in Dallas, Texas. And so we are going to extend that by getting an Airbnb and coming in a few days early and staying a day late and having a team retreats. Team retreats are hands down one of the most precious gifts that we've had in this community. We started them probably 7, 8 years ago. We have done retreats all over, and the community here is so, so special. So you're going to get filled up with all kinds of business training. But in addition to that, you're going to get the connection, the friendship, and so much more. So that is why Gold School is so important, is because when you hit the rank of gold, you earn your Gold School spot, but you also earn your spot at the Gold Retreat. Okay. So we have until August 3rd, I guess it's August 31st, to hit that, every one of us, okay? So we are all working towards ranking gold, senior gold, or helping someone do that. And that's how we earn our spot. So put that on your calendar, talk with your sponsor about that, say, I want to go to Gold Retreat, and they will help you look at exactly what you need to do to achieve that. Oh no, my little thing is not working. Okay. Maybe it is. Let me see if I can fast forward. No, they're not working. You know what? I'm going to stop screen sharing, and I am going to download my, hi guys. I'm going to download my presentation because it's not sharing properly on. Gotta love it when your computer decides to not work properly. Okay, let me download this super quick, and then I'll just share it that way. Okay, so I really, really want every single one of you to have that Gold Retreat as your goal. Okay. It is my goal. I have to earn it just as well. You know, I have to help someone go gold or senior gold. So I am right there doing it alongside you all. And I'm going to show you what gold is, because some of you probably are like, I don't even know what she's talking about. So I will show you exactly what that is. Let me get my screen share back up. I have like a million things open right now. So there we go. Okay. You should be able to see it. It's now a PDF. Okay. So jumping right back into Gold School, Gold Retreat. Here we go. The road map to ranks. Okay, so this is a fun little graph that shows you, it reminds me of Candyland, which is like my favorite game ever. But it shows you where we all start. We all start at the very beginning. As a VIP customer, we share our referral link and we upgrade to a brand ambassador. That starts our journey right there. We then help 3 level 1s, 3 customers using our referral link, and we go silver. I'm going to share a little bit more about that. But that really begins this journey all the way down to essentially star diamond. You'll see that Plexus has all kinds of fun incentives and opportunities. My husband and I both have cars through Plexus. They both give us what is called a lifestyle bonus that pays for our cars. But there's bonus pools, there's trips that you get to earn every single year, whether it's leaders retreat or every year there's a trip for the top earners to go. This year we're going to Maui. Lots and lots of things. I'm not going to get too much into that because we really are here to look at how to get started. But I wanted you to see a little bit of what goes on. Okay, so silver. We shared our referral link with 3 people. 3 customers ordered their combo and you went silver. You see yourself as that little circle, and then you've got your 3 friends ordering from you. That is our first rank in Plexus, and that deserves a massive, massive celebration. This month, when anyone, no matter if you've been around for a long time or you're brand new, when you have 3 new customers, you get a Plexus branded wallet. It's called an Andar wallet. I looked them up and they are fancy schmancy. But this one is Plexus branded. It's super fun. But when you do 3 level 1 customers for the very first time, you go silver, you get a $100 silver bonus. Now, when you do that within the first 30 days of your upgrade, so say you've been a VIP customer, just taking your products for, let's say, a year. And then you're like, you know what? I'm going to use my referral link. I've got some friends that want to do this alongside me. I'm going to share my referral link. So the first time you share your referral link, you get to upgrade to a brand ambassador. Well, that starts your fast start window. Fast start gives you 30 days from that day to get 3 total customers ordering their combos, and you get an extra fast start cash bonus. For silver, that's another $100. So when you go silver, first time, you're fast starting, that's over $300 cash, which is why when I say I'm like, get the cost of your products paid for, that would pay for a couple months. And so that's just 1 month worth of your bonuses and all the things. So it's pretty amazing. The next rank is senior silver. And this is where we start really picking up steam. This is now, we're now not counting people specifically, like 3 customers. We're now counting points, because what happens around this level is you'll have a customer then share their referral link, and that person becomes a level 2. Let me see if I can.
I'll go in the other room.
Just a second, and
Oh, I forgot.
everyone. So this is where it really starts picking up steam, because your personally referred friends, they use your link. Those are your level 1s. But then when they share with someone and they order, that becomes your level 2. And then when they share, that's your level 3. Well, Plexus pays us 7 levels down, which is amazing. But you'll see people's orders are now worth different point levels. So if you have let's see, I'll just say example 1, you're trying to reach 50 points for senior silver. Example 1 shows you that you could have 4 level 1s. Okay, those are all your people. They've all ordered their triplex combo or their weight loss combo. Then 2 of them have decided to get their products paid for, and they have each, let's see, yeah, they've each gone silver. So then you have 2 silvers underneath you. They each have 3 people ordering. So then that's 6 level 2s. And so when you do the math, that is 54 points. And so you've hit senior silver. Example 2 shows that if you yourself was referring all of them, it would be 9 level 1s, 9 friends of yours ordering. So totally doable. With all the achievement bonuses and the fast start bonuses, you would earn over $830 if you did that. So that's huge, huge, huge. Okay. So you're going to go silver, senior silver. The next one is, let me get back to my screen. The next one is gold. Okay. This is just 100 points. Okay. So senior silver was 50 points. We're just doubling that to get to gold. So gold, there's a couple different examples here of how you could do that. You could have 5 level 1s here in example 2, 5 level 1s, 5 personally sponsored friends that are all ordering their combo. And then all 5 of them go silver. That would give you 15 level 2s because all of those are 3 people. That's 75 points. And that's your friends making a lot of money. Each of your 5 people just made over 300 bucks. That's amazing. Okay. You can see example 1, you have 10 level 1s, 10 friends of yours ordering, and 3 of your friends decided to share. They went silver, each had 3 friends join them, and that's over 100 points as well. So you can see there's like no right or wrong way. You can do them in a lot of different ways, right? You can get to that 100 points a lot of different ways. The best way to do it is to have your friends sharing, because they get accountability partners in their health journey, but they also are making an income, which is huge. They're not having to cover, they're not having to pay for their products. And so if you go gold, okay, all that fast start money, all that one-time achievement money, you get paid in all these different ways, you'd earn over $1,700. So when I talk about gold, it's a big deal. Gold earns you that retreat to gold retreat. It earns you your spot at gold school. And if you are going to convention, you also get invited to a special, it's an invite only party. It's called the Gold Party, and it is amazing. So that is a little bit about those first 3 ranks that I want you to focus on. Now, for the month of May, here's a quick little snapshot of, if you're just starting, this is, roughly what you are going to make. In fact, I think it's a little bit on the low side, because you get paid in a lot of different ways. And the way that you get paid, I put here, like this is built off of kind of a minimum order. So the business building bonuses, we get 20% when a new person uses your referral link and they order their combo. You get 20% of that new customer's order PV. PV is just it's not the dollar. It's not exactly like exactly what the dollar is. It's very close to it, but it's a base, since we're a worldwide company and we have all these different monetary, numbers with, we've got Canada and Australia and Mexico. They have PV, which is just a set number across the board for all products. So the triplex, it's 108 PV. So we get 20% of that. Now, I personally am selling, a lot of times I sell the advanced combos, which are over 200, sometimes 250 PV. I get 20% of that. So this is based on like bare minimum. But I wanted to show you just how much money you can make. This really, you can get that wallet. You can earn massive, massive fast start cash if you are jumping out of the gate. And I did want to put on here sponsor bonuses. So when I said before, you could get to gold with 5 personally sponsored silvers, it's amazing because you get bonuses by helping someone fast start silver or fast start senior silver or fast start gold. Down there, you'll see you get $50 for every friend that fast start silver. You guys, that's huge. That's huge. So thinking about, who do you know who could use this opportunity, right? Who do you know? Because it is incredible, the opportunity income. Okay, so we are going to move forward with the idea that everyone here on this call is working towards gold. Okay. You personally might say, I just want to get my products paid for. Totally great. I will say working towards gold is going to keep your products paid for every single month for years and years to come. Okay. So if that is something you're like, yep, I just don't want to ever have to worry about my products being paid for, we're going to get you gold. Okay. If you're here and you're like, I want $500 a month, we're going for gold. If you're here and you want $1,000, $5,000, $10,000 a month, we're going for gold because this is the place that we start. So I want to show you a breakdown of what your gold team is going to look like. Okay. Remember, there's lots of different ways to get to that 100 points, but this right here is the most simple system. This is you right in the middle, and you have helped 4 customers get started. Okay. This is you saying, hey, I've got, Jill, Joy, Maria, and Sarah. They've all used my referral link. They've all gotten started on their triplex combo. Then you are helping each of them find 4 friends. You're basically doing exactly what you just did. You're helping each of them get 4 friends. Okay. And each of them then goes silver. They get the $300 cash. They get that wallet. You get they're all fast start. You would get the fast start sponsor bonus. You would go gold right there. We call this the 4x4 system because it keeps it super simple. This is what we're doing. We're looking for 4 customers, and we're then turning around and helping each of those 4 customers find their 4 customers. That right there would give you a steady and stable gold team. Then your friends are earning an income, and it's incredible. The cool thing is it doesn't just stop right there, because this is where you're really starting to gain momentum, because each of those 4 customers, you've already taught the system. Each of those 4 customers then find 4 customers. And we call this the starburst effect. It's this beautiful thing where like each little circle is like their own like starburst, right? Like they're all just growing and bursting out, because you'll see Joy. Joy will then help Kay and Emma and Taylor and Kim all get their 4 customers. They turn around, each of them all get their 4. And it's this beautiful place where people are helping people are bringing in an income, they're getting healthy, they have accountability partners. And you see really incredible things when you build a gold team like this. So that is my goal for each of you. I put together this. I'm going to show you. I have this where you can print it out as well, because I want you to use this as a template. I want you to put your name in there, and then I want you to fill in people's names as they come. Because right now, if you're just starting and they're blank, that's okay, because you're going to find those people. And maybe you've started sharing a little bit. Maybe you've got a couple names that you can go ahead and place in, and that's fantastic. I want you to use this. I'm a visual learner. And so I want you to use this and really see, okay, this is exactly what I'm looking for. You don't need 200 customers. You don't need 100 customers. I will tell you, my husband and I are both diamond. We don't have 100 customers combined. You don't need to be an influencer to be at the top of this company, friends. You need to find your 4, help them find their 4, then help those 4 find, it just goes on and on and on. Okay, so I want to hear in the comments what your goal is. Like I said, I know there's a lot of people, different places in their business here. Some of us are here for the very first time trying to go silver. Others are here locking arms with their team and helping them go silver. I want to hear where you're at and what your personal goal is, what your team goal is this month. I think it's really, really important to lay out goals, and they don't always have to be financial. They can be. You can say you want to earn $300 cash. You can want to earn that wallet. You can want to earn gold school. You can want to earn gold retreat. You want to find three new customers. You can, I'm trying to see in the chat, everybody's stuff. Silver this month. I love it. I love it. Lots of people wanting to go gold. Oh, I love it. Silver this month. Yes, yes, yes. So awesome, you guys. This is beautiful. It makes me so happy. I love goals because it shows us what we need to do to achieve it. Because a lot of times if we're just here like, I'll try the business, we'll just see where it goes. I remember saying that in the beginning. I was like, we'll just see what happens. You guys, it's not going to happen if you just see what happens. It won't. This takes intentionality. And I'm going to show you how to do it. It doesn't take a lot of time, but it takes intentional time. It takes intentional focus. So we're going to run for that. Okay. So I love that, you guys. So fun. Okay. So like I said, it doesn't take a lot of time, but it just does take being intentional. Tonight, we are talking about social media and conversations. Okay. We are going to be talking about how we're getting this out there. Okay. We have said yes to this. We've put our goals out there. Now what? Social media, you guys. This, I will tell you, I could care less about. I don't want to be an influencer. I do not want to be tied to my phone. I am not here to, to have, reels go viral or anything like that. If that's you, fantastic, rock it. That for me terrifies me. I have grown to love social media because it has helped me connect with so many people that are like-minded. I'm an introvert by nature. I mean, honestly, when I started sharing Plexus, I had 5 children under the age of 7. I was homeschooling 2 of them. Y'all, I did not leave my house. Like it was a hot mess to even go to the grocery store. They didn't even have grocery delivery back then. It was all I could do just to go to the grocery store and church. That was my sphere. That was my world. And so I didn't have a lot of people in person. Some of you, that might not be the case. Maybe you go to work every day. Maybe you have maybe you're a social butterfly. Well, I will tell you, social media is where I found the ability to share my business and reach hundreds and hundreds of people quickly. So there is no wrong or right way to share Plexus. I do think you need to have a hybrid of sharing in person with your people that you connect with in person and sharing on social media. There are people that have built all the way to the top just sharing in person. There are people that have built all the way to the top just sharing on social media, and I am one of them. I truly, it has been 99.9% on social media. And the beautiful thing is that you don't have to have a large following. My social media was maybe a couple hundred people, and I was just sharing photos of my kids and my kids' art projects. That's all it was. But through the steps that we're going to talk about, I learned how to show up on social media with my business, how to show up more in my personally on social media, and how to impact people, because your social media is simply the open sign for your business. That's really when you think about it, when you're thinking about your post showing up in your stories, it's really just to show, hey, you guys, I'm open for business. It's free advertisement. When you are not posting consistently, you're out of sight, out of mind. And I know in my business, when my business slows down, it's because I have stopped showing up on social media. When my business is going fast, it's because I'm posting and showing up consistently. So know that you're in total control. And what is consistent for you may be different than what's consistent for me. Okay. I committed to posting. Now I was super serious. I wanted 6 figures in this business within the first year. That was my goal. And I hit that within 9 months. So I had committed, I said, you know what? I'm going to show up every single day on social media. I'm posting about Plexus 1 time a day, and I'm posting about my personal life 1 time a day. That's a lot, right? Totally. But that matched my goal. Okay. That matched my goal of I wanted 6 figures in a year. And so that's where I say post 2 times a day. That's for you. If you're running to gold, let's kind of look at that intensity. If you're here and you're like, I never show up on social media. Okay. Well, we're going to start like warming it up, right? With a goal of posting 3 times a week about Plexus. Okay. So wherever you're at, just take it up one step. Okay. And if you got big goals, take it up a couple steps. There's a lot of really important, I'll say, okay, Plexus posts. It's your open sign. It's your business. Like, hey guys, this is what I'm doing. I will say how I share is I share about Plexus on my feed and in my stories. And that is like my marketing, right? So the more that I do, the quicker my sales are going to be, because the average person needs, it used to be 12 to 16 exposures from the minute that they saw something to where they would be ready to buy. So like, that's like 12 or 16 posts or conversations or whatever. So that's a long time, right? Some say that it's even upwards to 20 now because it's so overstimulated. So that's why I say the more that you share, the quicker your business, like you have growth, because it increases that exposure on a quicker time frame. So another important thing is sharing your personal life, you guys. And of course you can choose to do that how you want. That could be an inspirational post. That could be a quote or a verse that you just loved. It could be, I have on here engagement questions, which means like, engagement, you could post a question on your newsfeed that asks for advice. There's funny ones. Like I saw one that was like, she was going to the nail salon. What color, she had like 4 different, pictures of nails. And she was like, which color should I get? 1, 2, or 3, or 4. Those are engagement questions. You could say, I've got, I want to buy a new, a new kitchen, refrigerator. Should I get French doors or should I get side by side? Those are things that get people talking. But some things I want you to think about is, Plexus business post. We're going to share a little bit about the business. And we're going to share it in a way that is really, really, yes, Rachel just posted what to wear to the Barbie dance party. There at our convention, we have a Barbie themed party. I'm a little nervous about it. So I need to go read your post and see what people said. So yes, we're going to share about the business, and really what we're just doing is sharing about earning some extra income, right? About having some fun together. We're going to share in our stories and reels. So social media, I don't want you to be overwhelmed by it at all. I want you just to look at it as an opportunity for you to get your name out there, get your business out there. Okay, so that's social media. We have a fantastic group for you called the Post Ideas Place. And I believe if you're on Allie Kinsa's team, I believe she has a group as well, so she can get you that link. But the Post Ideas Place is a Facebook group that we just dump amazing posts as we see them. Because I will tell you, when I'm like, I need to make a Plexus post and my brain is totally fried, I can't think of anything. I need inspiration. And so I just comb through there. You can use a little magnifying glass and you can type in a word and you can find posts. There are I mean, it's endless and endless posts that you can use. The beautiful thing is a lot of them are generic enough that you can copy and paste them and just use a photo of yourself. Because with Plexus, we have this culture called One Plexus, where we really are about everyone helping each other. If it's a personal post, you can always change it to make it apply to your own story. You can share their testimonies, but a lot of them are ones that you can copy and paste that really, really help. And that's the best thing about Plexus is that you get to earn as you learn. I had zero understanding and zero knowledge about anything when I first started sharing Plexus. And so a lot of what I did in the beginning was using what other people were sharing until as I learned. And so I want you to be able to jump in there and have that. Okay, so we really, as we're sharing, I think one of the most important things is this list. And in the beginning, when I heard that I needed to make a list of names, I rolled my eyes and I thought, you've got to be kidding me. And I didn't do it. I mean, straight up, I did not do it because I was like, I don't want to do that. And I learned the hard way that this is something that is so valuable because when you have a list, you are able to be intentional. Because one of the things I've watched is with my business, my people were falling through the cracks. I'm in the middle. I've got, we all have busy lives, but like I've got messages going on and all the things. And I would just forget that I didn't respond to that person. And so making a list is going to help you be intentional in your conversations. So we're going to do this a little bit later, but it's called you can share it. You can call it whatever you want. I call it my sharing list. I've heard a million different ways and lots of different ways you can call this, but this is just a brainstorming piece of paper, essentially. And I have this where you can print it out. Again, I'll share that. But you can just write it down in notes. You can write it down on a piece of paper, but you go through the different categories and just brainstorm. I start with my closest friends. I start with the people that I have been chatting with like on a regular basis, the people that are in my messenger, the people that are in my text. And I think about who are my closest people. I think about my family members. Now, family can sometimes be the hardest to convince that that they want to do this with you, which is fine. But I still put it there because a lot of times your family are the people who do want to support you. And then the people that need your products, people that you can think, goodness, who is really struggling with their gut health? Who is really struggling maybe with an autoimmune disorder or a health issue, migraines, something like that. People that you know are really struggling. Now, this next one I put as healthy-minded people because I actually believe that people who are already focused on health, maybe they go to the gym, work out regularly, maybe they're on supplements already. I know I was like, I ate like paleo. We did Whole30 every few months. I was the supplement queen, all the things, but my supplements, I was still feeling like junk on my supplements. And so I want you to think about healthy-minded people. Then these next two categories are for the opportunity. Who do you know that needs the income? And then who are your business dream teamers? Like, who do you want to do this with? When you think about your 4 people, who do you want to do this with? I will tell you, it is so much fun to do this business with friends. So think about that. So then product conversations. Okay. I have all of this. I'm going to put all of this in the mentorship group. You can take pictures, but honestly, I'll have this all out for you. So we've done our social media, we've made our list, and now we're getting into conversations. These conversations, again, can be in person, they can be on social media, But basically it's us reaching out to those people that are on that list, or people that either maybe they've liked or commented on a post of ours. Maybe they've reached out to you personally from a post. Maybe they've seen what you're doing and they want more information. But these are reach outs. We have product reach outs and we have business reach outs. Okay. Later on in the month, we are going to focus on business reach outs. Earlier in the month, we're focusing on product reach outs. So basically, I'm going to, share we'll copy and paste in a minute, and I'll put these in the chat. But these are basically you just inviting people to take a look at what you have. They're not scary. Okay. They don't need to be scary, because if you have a relationship with these people, right, they're on your heart, they're on your mind, it is simply an invitation. You're not sending these messages to people that you don't know. You're not sending these messages to people that you haven't talked to since high school. You're sending people, this is what we call your warm market. These are your people that are on your heart, on your mind, that you have been in conversation with. Okay. So product conversations are a massive way that we drive that exposure process forward. Okay. So we're posting, we are reaching out as well. So when you're posting and having conversations, those two go together beautifully. If you have one and not the other, a lot of times you're going to be feeling frustrated in your business because you're not going to be seeing it moving forward. You really do need to have a both and. They complement each other and they really work together. I did put in here business conversations because I just wanted you to have wording. And some of you joined for the business, which is awesome. And some of you are going to want to lead with the business. Remember to find those 4 people that are finding their 4 people. We're going to want people who are interested in earning some income, right? So if you're like, I want to start talking about that. I want people who want to make an income. I want people who want gold. I want to run with people in this business. These are for you. Okay. And we are going to do this together in a couple of weeks, but I wanted to offer this because I know there are some of you who are like, I'm ready to really talk about this opportunity. And so I put some business reach out words. Okay. So after you have reached out and you're having some conversation going, don't be disheartened if you don't get responses. I will say that. At first I was like, everybody hates me. And I realized that most people are just super busy and they're like me. They read their messages at the stoplight and then are like, I'll respond to it in a minute and then never get to it. Okay. Don't take things personal. Most people have the intention of responding, or most people, if they're not interested, maybe they don't know how to say that. And so that's okay. Your job is simply to invite. But you will be getting into conversations. People will respond. They'll be like, yeah, I'd love to hear more information, or tell me more about that. So we have a thing called 3-way chats, and this is amazing. This is the best thing in the world, because what happens is when you are brand new and you're like, I don't have a clue, I don't know how to, recommend products. I don't have a clue what they need to be on. This is where you get to lean on your sponsor. And they're called 3-way chats, and you put yourself, what we call a potential, but basically your friend who's interested, and your sponsor in a 3-way chat. You introduce them, and then you let your sponsor take the conversation where it needs to go. And it's a beautiful thing because you get to watch and really see how the conversation flows, what they ask, how they recommend the products. I love doing this. I think this is such a good thing because it gives that third-party validation, because sometimes when you're talking with a friend, it's awkward sometimes to be like, so tell me about how all things. It's sometimes much easier for your sponsor to come in and lead the conversation. So I recommend everyone do this. I really do. I love them because it also builds community. So all the time, anytime. Know that three-way chats are going to be your best friend as you're getting these conversations started. Okay. Now, real quick, before we do this, I'm going to show you what I've been working on today for all of the resources. Okay. So let me see if I can put this in the chat. Okay. Add members. Okay. I did put it in the group earlier today. So it's in there, but I'm also putting it in the chat here. Okay, I'm going to screen share and I'm going to show you what this is all about. Now, Boards is an app. You're going to have to download the app. This is where we are going to house all of the goodness. This is going to literally be your best friend through, let me see, where am I at? Find my open window. How do I have so many? There we go. Okay. Okay. So this is the boards. I use this on my phone, or my desktop. But what it is essentially it's a keyboard app, which is really, really cool. But it's also a resource place. And everything that I am sharing, I am building out this entire thing over the entire month. Since this is our first mentorship, I am going to be building this out so that by every week as we're learning, I'm going to be adding all the resources each week. But right now it is filled with some amazing stuff. So if you were to just get in here, you can do it on your phone or your computer, and you would click I am new. And it takes you to things that you can just jump right in. Like right here is our Welcome to Plexus guide. My computer's very slow right now. And this is just like welcome to Plexus, right? Like you want to get started. You can register for Pivotal. These are all clickable links. You can join the Pivotal Facebook community. Sharing your referral link. It's a very simple guide. We have a getting started guide. This is fantastic for all new customers. And so this is housed here. It's a quite long, oh, my computer really is not happy right now. Okay, here is that finding and developing your why. It's a PDF right here. Here's our referral program guide. And it shows all the things about the referral program. But what I love is how we were talking about post. It has an entire thing here. This is all first post ideas. Okay. And in here, and this is really cool when you're on your phone, because what'll happen is you click on it. This will come up and you can literally just paste it straight to your Facebook or wherever you're at. So it has all of these ideas. These are all great for your first post. Okay. So they're great. Make a list. This is where I have your sharing list. I did add some different ones. Like this is just 100 blank names that you could put there. Reach out list. This is one Plexus made. You get to like really look and see like, which ones do you like? Here's how to find your referral link. It just goes on and on and on. So that's I am new. Then here's get my products paid for. This is all the different things. We've got our refer and earn program in here, which doing the mentorship, this would be super fantastic for you to do. It's a 7-day step-by-step. You're going to learn a lot, exactly what we're going through in the mentorship, but in a speeded up version. So if you're ready to run, you can totally do this and you can jump in here, do day one, all the things. Then we've got how to share in here. It has, it's got this awesome guide on how to have confident conversations. It is super, super detailed, which I love. We've got step-by-step how to have these conversations. message toolbox. Honestly, you're going to just want to get in here and like play around. Message toolbox. So if somebody liked your post, what do you say there? If someone, maybe you want to, let's say you want to invite someone about the products. Let's see if I can get back up. Here's all the different posts that you can look and like come up with your own, right? They're fantastic. So we've got all that. That's how to share. Then we've got this Go Gold. And you'll see in here, this is the what I was sharing earlier. So you've got the silver, the senior silver, the gold, a little bit about the gold school, the gold retreat. Here is where you can find, this is the printable version for you to be able to go through. Then I added different videos that you can watch. And then we have different, if you're looking for silver, here's all the silver resources and all the things. I mean, it's like endless, honestly, like endless. Here is posts. This is where you'll want to go for a lot of things. It's product post, first post, business, general plexus, reset post, lots of social media ideas, product information. This is going to be really helpful. Every single one is broken down into the different categories. I was just uploading Iron Woman, the newest product. It's got graphics, how to take it, the description, the fact sheet. I mean, it just is endless. So I share all of this because I want you to know, like, here's the combos. It's got everything that you need. We've got the pricing, everything that you need. You could do a deep dive. I mean, there's quite a bit of stuff here. And it's going to just continually be added to throughout the month. Boards is a free app. You can have 3 different boards for free. After that, you pay like $10 a month. But I'm putting them all of this in one board so that you don't have to pay for the app. So it's all going to be in one board. It's all the mentorship board. And so I'm going to just be loading that stuff in there. I will also be sharing all the resources on the mentorship page. We are going to have an activity challenge that I'm going to post tomorrow. It's going to have a fun giveaway, but it's going to have an activity challenge of making your list and then reaching out. Let me see. I had it on my thing. Yeah. Making your list. Let me see. I'll just screen share it again. If I can, there we go. So I'll post this tomorrow, but really from tomorrow through next Tuesday, we're going to make our list. We are going to reach out to 10 people. Okay. 10 people. And then we are going to make our first post or our daily post. And I am going to challenge you to post consistently. So if you make your first post tomorrow, show up in your stories, post a few more times throughout the week. If you're somebody who's on social media often, you've been doing this business a little bit, your consistent posting should be daily. Okay. So that is going to be your challenge for the week.